Most households throw away food too early, or worse, keep it too long. Expiration dates are often misunderstood, and visual cues can be misleading. In this episode, we'll break down how to actually evaluate food safety using smell, texture, storage time, and risk level. You'll learn how to make fast, reliable decisions in your own kitchen, reduce waste, and avoid unnecessary risk. Food safety decisions are often based on labels, but labels alone are not reliable indicators of safety. Terms like best before and sell by are not safety deadlines. They are quality indicators. Understanding what those labels actually mean is the first step in avoiding both unnecessary waste and preventable foodborne illness. Best before dates refer to peak quality, not spoilage. After that date, food may lose texture or flavor, but it can still be safe if stored properly. Use by is more critical and is typically applied to perishable items like dairy and ready-to-eat meals. These distinctions matter when deciding whether to keep or discard an item. Start with storage conditions. Food safety is heavily influenced by temperature control. Refrigerators should be kept at or below 4 degrees Celsius. Freezers should be at -18 degrees Celsius. If food has been stored outside these ranges, its safety window shortens significantly, regardless of labeling. Time is a primary factor. The 2-hour rule is a practical guideline. Perishable food, left at room temperature for more than 2 hours, enters a higher risk zone. In warmer environments, above 32 degrees Celsius, that window reduces to 1 hour. Bacteria multiply rapidly within this temperature range. Visual inspection can help, but it is not definitive. Mold, discoloration, or separation in liquids can indicate spoilage. However, not all harmful bacteria produce visible changes. Food can appear normal and still be unsafe. Visual checks should be used alongside other indicators, not as the sole decision tool. Smell is often used as a quick test, but it has limitations. A sour or off odor can signal spoilage in foods like milk or meat. However, some dangerous bacteria do not produce noticeable smells. If a food smells normal but has been improperly stored or kept too long, it should not be trusted. Texture changes are another useful signal. Slimy surfaces on meat, sticky films on leftovers, or unusual softness in produce can indicate microbial activity. These changes often occur alongside bacterial growth. When texture deviates significantly from its original state, it is safer to discard the item. Packaged foods require additional scrutiny. If a sealed container is bulging, leaking, or hissing when opened, gas-producing bacteria may be present. This is especially important for canned goods. Swollen cans or damaged seals should never be consumed, regardless of the printed date. Leftovers require structured handling. Labeling containers with the date they were prepared is a practical habit. Most cooked leftovers remain safe for 3 to 4 days when refrigerated properly. Beyond that window, risk increases, even if the food still looks and smells acceptable. Freezing slows bacterial growth, but does not eliminate it. Frozen food remains safe indefinitely at stable temperatures, but quality declines over time. Freezer burn, while not dangerous, affects texture and taste. Once thawed, food should be treated as fresh and not refrozen without cooking. Raw meat and poultry carry higher risk than many other foods. These products should be used within 1 to 2 days of refrigeration. Cross-contamination is also a concern. Keep raw items separate from ready-to-eat foods to prevent bacteria from spreading through contact surfaces. Dairy products offer mixed signals. Milk that smells sour is typically spoiled, but mild separation in yogurt can be normal. Hard cheeses can sometimes be salvaged by cutting away mold. But soft cheeses should be discarded entirely if mold is present due to deeper contamination. Egg safety can be tested using a simple water method. Place the egg in a bowl of water. Fresh eggs sink and lie flat. Older eggs stand upright or float due to air buildup inside. Floating eggs should be discarded, as internal quality has degraded beyond safe limits. Dry goods like rice, pasta, and canned foods have longer shelf lives, but they are not immune to spoilage. Moisture, exposure, pests, or compromised packaging can introduce contamination. Always inspect packaging integrity before assuming long shelf stability equals safety. Reheating is not a universal fix. While heat can kill many bacteria, some toxins produced by bacteria remain heat stable. Food that has been improperly stored cannot always be made safe by reheating. This is a common misconception that leads to preventable illness. A practical decision method helps simplify judgment. Ask 3 questions. How long has this been stored? How was it stored? And does anything about it seem off? If 2 or more answers raise concern, discarding the food is the safer decision. This reduces hesitation in uncertain cases. When in doubt, consider the risk category. High-risk groups include infants, elderly individuals, pregnant women, and those with weakened immune systems. For these groups, tolerance for uncertainty should be lower. Discarding questionable food is the appropriate decision in most cases. Food waste reduction and safety must be balanced. Planning portions, rotating stock using a first-in, first-out method, and labeling storage dates can reduce waste without increasing risk. These operational habits improve both efficiency and household safety over time. Build a repeatable system. Keep a refrigerator thermometer, label leftovers consistently, and schedule periodic checks for older items. Small, consistent actions reduce reliance on guesswork. Over time, this creates a more controlled and predictable food safety process in daily life. Thank you for spending this time with Everyday Explained. Food safety is not about memorizing dates, it is about understanding patterns, time, temperature, and condition. When those factors are managed correctly, decisions become clearer. The final word is simple. When uncertainty remains, the safer decision is to discard.